Hey, welcome back. My name is Connor, and today we're going to be playing some more Final Fantasy XIV. Specifically, my favorite event that was ever added into this game. Oh, I forgot he was over there. Hello, good. You know, let's not. Oh. Oh boy. I've been excited for this for months. I had a feeling this event was coming back, and I don't. How could I have lost? My strategy was foolproof. Listen, friend, if you have an inclination towards that Lord of the Minion game at the Gold Saucer, I'd say you'd best think twice. I spent a fortune on my critters and had scores of victories to boast. Then some newcomer waltzed up and challenged me. I knew there was something strange about him. An aura with a hair of vibrant hue glint in his eye. Called himself the Maundering Executive or some such. Still, I'm not one to turn down a match, novice or veteran. Hells, I even gave him a head start. But the minions he used, they weren't like any I've ever seen before. They were demons, I tell you. I accused him of cheating, but he said he had petitioned the Gold Saucer to use them for battle, and the little buggers were approved. Needless to say, my beloved team was torn to shreds every time. Seems like anything qualifies these days. I've completely lost my appetite for the game. But if you're curious about these so-called minions, you should head over to the Gold Saucer and take a look yourself. They're still loitering around there when I left. So, if the biggest thing isn't that much of an inclination of what we're doing today, this is the Yokai Watch event. What a fucking left goddamn field pick for a fucking crossover event. Oh my god, I don't think it's any secret. I fucking love the Yokai Watch games. They're stupid ass fun. Some of the best, like, Pokemon quote-unquote knockoffs you can fucking play. Oh, why does my voice still sorry. Yeah, apologize if I sound weird. I gotten over the flu last week. Really fucked up my voice, and as you can tell, I'm still fucking getting over it. Ah. But I fucking love the Yokai Watch games. They're so fucking great. So, the first time this event came out was like, I want to say not that long after I initially started playing this. And this was back like, I want to say Yokai Watch 2 wasn't even out in the West. But here's the thing, like Yokai Watch 3 was already out in Japan, so like, what the hell, man. Well, we found a aura with some bright-ass hair. Not all that uncommon, if you ask me. Can I help you? Ah, I suppose word has gotten around about this little fellow. I would be delighted to tell you about him, truly. But I'm afraid I'm preoccupied at the moment. I'm waiting for someone who is unreasonably late. Wait, now that I think about it, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Alternatively, I may have a proposition for you. If you help me out, I will tell you more about my feline friend here. Do you accept? You got a lot of friends here. And the deal is struck. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a tradesman come from far beyond the borders of Eorzea. Though I am a slave to wanderlust, I occasionally return to my homeland, where I manage a sizable company that deals in eccentric commodities. Thus the locals call me the Wandering Executive, and I wear the title with pride. I'm often accompanied by an erudite traveling companion, but he appears to have gotten quite lost on this journey. We were strolling in the twilight of the Black Shroud when we grew excited and scampered off to some sightseeing of his own. He was aware I had some affairs to take care of here, so I thought to let him enjoy himself while I finished with my tasks and stayed in one spot. But he hasn't showed up in hours. Perhaps you could ask around Bedbarge for me and find out what's keeping him? Oh, I almost forgot to mention, my friend is not of my tribe. He is a rotund little soul, white as snow and floats through the air like a cloud. Except if clouds could speak, I would hope they wouldn't be as long-winded as he. Okay. Well, no use taking the airship this time. Let's just fucking go. Okay. Here in Vent Branch, let's ask around. It sounds like a Moogle, sure enough. Quiet as a mouse when they're hiding, but once they reveal themselves, they never stop shattering. The one I saw a few nights ago was hundreds of yards away, and I could still hear his voice. I was peering off into the distance between the boughs of the trees when I sighted a well-dressed Aura traveler with fiery violet hair and a Moogle flying beside him. A strange sight, if I do say so myself. Oh, right, yeah, Moogle. That might make sense. Although you don't really hear too much of Moogles in the Far East. I haven't seen anything like that, but it seems too coincidental that there was talk in Gridania about an unnatural being that was disturbing the elementals. The Patch Elves were saying they'd never seen a spirit like it, and feared it would taint the Twelves would. Seedseer O Appesis himself sealed it away near the Guardian Tree. Okay. We got one more person to talk to. Round, white, and floats through the air? Are you sure it's a person? Because I'd say you're searching for one of the Moogles. In any case, you'd be out of luck since they only appear when they want to be seen. Okay. So we're probably looking for a Moogle near the Guardian Tree. And it's sealed? Why would they want to seal like a Moogle? That's weird. Well, I'm just standing around here. I kind of realized, even though we started in Gridania, we'd never really gone to the Guardian Tree. It's this massive, not necessarily oak, but just look at it. Giant, ooh, excuse me, big old tree just out in the middle of this pond, just off in the distance. You do have to come here for your White Mage quests, so it's not unfamiliar to Gala, but, So what's this down here? A gentle breeze rustles the leaves of the Guardian Tree as the antiquated stone vessel sits unmoving underneath. Nevertheless, you cannot help but feel a shiver up your spine. Yeah. Got any quarters? You have freed me! Much appreciated indeed, but where are my manners? Whisper at your service. I'm a yokai, a supernatural being. I know, you are wondering why I was in that spooky stone capsule. I was floating along, taking in the scenery, when night fell and I lost sight of the path. I wandered until I came across a small boy and asked him how to return to Vent Branch. But that self-righteous horned child declared me an unnatural presence in the forest and locked me away. Oh, I was so horribly cramped. Why would he do such a thing to an innocent visitor of his lands? I never said I was an evil supernatural being. I was defenseless, I tell you. Utterly defenseless, unwary, vulnerable. Anyway, I happen to come from a tribe of yokai who know how to reward their liberators properly, and therefore I have a gift to bestow upon you, my new corporeal friend. Here. That impressive device is called a Yokai Watch. It will allow you to encounter other supernatural beings like myself. With that on your wrist, the mundane will become magnificent. Oh, the unbelievable things you will see with that watch. If it weren't broken. Now, do not think I would give my savior watch entirely beyond repair. It's just that I have not found someone worthy enough for a long time. My friend had been meaning to take a look at it, but... Yes, that's him all right. He sent you to rescue me? Oh, splendid, splendid. So he was waiting for me at the Gold Saucer, was he? Had I not got lost and put in my precarious position, I surely would have set off for the desert at once. Let us depart without delay. If you give the watch to him when we arrive, I am sure he will repair it for you. And then it will allow you to encounter unbelievable beings like myself. Well, what are we waiting for? Just the amount of work. If you've played Yokai Watch, surely the idea of a mysterious stone container that dispenses balls that contain supernatural beings underneath the shade of a giant oak tree out in the middle of the forest is not entirely unfamiliar, and it's fucking great. I love it. I love it so much. Alright, back in the Gold Saucer, so... Whisper's here too. Woo! We've reached the Gold Saucer at last. Now would be the opportune moment to present my pal with that stylish Yokai Watch I conferred upon you. He'll find a way to mend it in no time since he's a creative silent. Whisper explained everything that transpired. What luck you were able to find my friend. Had you not, I would never have known he had been sealed inside that vessel. You have my sincerest gratitude. He told me there was something to show me as well. A gadget attached to a colorful wristband. While it appears to be some sort of clockwork mechanism, it shows no sign of movement. Ah, I see. So he decided to give you the Yokai Watch. A broken Yokai Watch, rather. However, there's no need to worry. Whatever my spirited companion did to it appears to be completely repairable. Wait a moment while I get out my tools. Yes, I see. Unjam the slots. Set that hand back a couple of ticks. Wash up the face, and... Success! Your watch is now in excellent shape. Go on, take it. And a bargain is a bargain. You wish to know more about my mysterious minions, yes? I'm certain Whisper mentioned the yokai to you. I brought a handful of these supernatural beings with me from my homeland. Like Whisper, this feisty feline is also a yokai, but from a different tribe. Some yokai grow to be quite friendly once they get to know you. Others, however, are mischievous and to blame for otherwise inexplicable happenings. If you wish, I can introduce you to the more affable ones I've brought. Should the yokai warm up to you, they become stalwart allies who you can summon to fight at your command. Well, at the gold saucer, anyway. But there is a slight caveat. I cannot accept yours in currency for my services. I deal primarily in yokai metals. I'm feeling generous since you helped me retrieve Whisper, so I'll give you one for free. To attain more, well, that's where your Yokai Watch will come in handy. Should you chance upon certain fateful happenings, put the watch on your wrist, and you shall be rewarded for your meritorious deeds. In addition to the yokai, I also brought other wares which may interest an adventurer like you. Exotic weapons, specially designed by the fine artisans of my company. We accept legendary metals as payment for these weapons. Here, should our weapons suit your tastes, this yokai medallion will prove useful in explaining where you can obtain the necessary legendary metals for each weapon. A bit of an inconvenience, I know, but I would be a terrible businessman if I simply gave our wares away for free. Whew. Whisper's long-windedness is starting to rub off on me. Feel free to speak with me about the yokai or the weapons at your leisure. I still have a few loose ends to tie up here at the Gold Saucer, so trust that I won't be wandering for a while. Oh, and my real name is... Nohi. Yes, Nohi. Glad to finally make your acquaintance. The yokai medals are a symbol of entering a sacred bond. More than a friendship, more than a marriage. With the Yokai Watch, you will be able to gain those medals. I told you that it would allow you to encounter unbelievable beings, didn't I? So we get quite a lot of things for this. But to be fair, this is one of the more complicated events. So, yep. Hold on. So, firstly, we have access to a new thing in our main menu, the collection. Okay, so we've had it available for a while with the Moogle Treasure Trove. Yeah, okay, this is still here. Why is this still here? So, the collection is where certain items will be sent. Essentially, it is for more so items that are about collecting things. The Yokai Medallion is certainly one of them. So we have a bunch of minions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15. We have 17 minions that we can get. 17 classes for weapons that we can get. We got a lot. However, we can't really tell anything about the minion until we actually get one. So, Mr. Nohu? A pleasure to see you again. Have you come to meet more yokai, or perhaps browse my array of special goods? Let's get a minion. And I'm going to start with Jabanian. Let's get you acquainted then. Meet your new friend, Jabanian. I hope you two will get along. So yes, there's an achievement for every minion, every weapon. There's a lot of achievements you can get for this. So. Alright, Jabanian. Okay. Actually, no. Let's get started with the watch itself. The watch is a physical item. It is a wrist item. It has no stats, except for its 1 defense, but everything has 1 defense. But I love it because... Oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh god, Gala, stop, Gala, Gala! Okay. Because... oh jeez. Because it looks stupid. And it 100% looks like a Yokai Watch. I love it. Look at this dumbass thing. However, the Yokai Watch is the linchpin for everything. So the whole idea of this is to get minions and weapons. To get weapons, you need minions. To get minions, you need medals. To get medals, you have to do fates with the Yokai Watch equipped. Don't forget that. That is important. If you don't have the watch equipped, you can't get medals. There is another thing. In order to get the weapons, you need the minion out. So, let's just get Jabonian out. Hello, buddy. To get the weapons, you also need legendary medals. Each yokai has their own legendary medal for their own weapon. I think you need 7 each, or is it like a low number and they get higher each time you get more? Okay, you need 5. At least to start. I don't know if that's more. To get legendary medals, you need to do fates in certain areas. Thankfully, this is easy. For most classes, it's going to be the Shroud, Lenosha, or Thanon. For later classes, this is where it gets a little bit weird. For Gunblade and... no. For Red Mage and for Samurai, you need to do fates in Heavensward zones. For Gunblade and Dancer, you need to do fates in Stormblood zones. So unfortunately, I won't be able to get all of the weapons this run unless we, like, zoom through fucking Heavensward, and that is a mistake I'm not doing. But I can get most every other weapon, and, you know, I probably will. There are some other things, if you do manage to get, I think it's 13 minions, and then all of the minions, you are given 2 mounts. Granted, it's the same mount, but the one you get for getting more minions looks a bit fancier. You bet your fucking ass I'm getting that mount for Gala. Holy shit. So, let us go to a fate. Let's go to Lower Lenosha. There's a fate going on right over here. Fates are incredibly simple. They're events. They pop up randomly. I'm fairly certain you know what a fate is. God, I hope you know what a fate is. And as you can see, because we got gold or silver, we've been given a yokai medal. I don't remember how, I didn't check how many manuals they get, but that's pretty much what you gotta do. So if you'll excuse me. Alright, so, I've done a couple of fates, I've gotten 5 medals, and even got one of the legendary medals. So, yeah. That's the thing. So long as you get silver, really? Silver or gold in a fate, you are guaranteed a yokai medal. However, the same can't be said with the legendary medals. It is a chance. Granted, it is fairly high. I'm not entirely sure. I would say maybe 60%. Or, yeah, I don't know. It'll take a little bit longer to get the legendary medals, but it won't take exceedingly long. So, let's head back and get some minions. Okay, so the first one you do require 3, and this number will go up the more minions you get. However, how much is the Framers Kit? Oh. Terribly sorry, but this prize is meant only for those who have befriended each and every yokai. If you wish to earn it, you can start by gathering yokai medals and growing your circle of companions. Okay, cool. Cool. Give me Eusapion. Let's get you two acquainted then. Meet your new friend, Eusapion. I'll help you two with the volume. So, I guess, interesting little, like, bit of useless trivia. If you remember what I said before, the first time this event ran was around the time Yokai Watch 3 came out in Japan. However, Yokai Watch 2 wasn't even first released in the US by that point. So there were a couple of minions that were new to 3 that you just had no idea. One of these being Eusapion, which you can tell still uses his, like, quote-unquote original spelling of his name, with the USA being in capital letters. In the actual Yokai Watch 3, at least in the US version, the S and the A aren't capitalized. Like I said, useless bit of fucking trivia. But I like Eusapion. Fucking, what a fucking dude. Also, you may have noticed that I have changed my class. I am trying out Blue Mage. I have plans for this. But Blue Mage is surprisingly helpful for any event that deals with fates. Some people would call it cheating. I am not one of those people, but as you can see, I'm also level 10. I'm just using this to level up Blue Mage. Because I don't want any of my other jobs to get too high level. I mean, it's like they're getting close. They're getting close. But we're also to Heaven's Word, so who knows. However, that is where I'm going to leave it off for today. Well, I say that, I'm going to go do more fates, get more medals. But that's the Yokai Watch event. 100% one of my favorite fucking events in this game. Like, fucking Christ, what a fucking left field.